I already started. I already started. All right, so I'm gonna chart out Alice. Oops, I don't know what's going on. All right, as always, I start with monthly levels. I like to do this magnet tool just because it helps with clipping the exact place. Um, all right. Looks like we have a weekly level at $9.91. And I would say that this is a good weekly level right here. Um, I think I missed just this right here, this one. So after I do my weekly levels and daily levels, I then start doing Fibonacci's. I actually have the next TA video coming out very soon, so that we'll be going over Fibonacci's a little bit more. But I really like to play with speed fans. That was in the incorrect place. Wow, that's beautiful. You look at that, that rejected right off of the speed fan perfectly. And this is a Fibonacci pulled from this, right? That's and it rejects here on the. So this is such a good example of a good speed fan, right? Because it's taken from this low to this high, but you can see that it's well respected for other things as well. Might even be able to do a pitchfork as well, but I don't think I'm going to do one. I mean, I could leave it here too, but yeah, no need. So really, I think what we're looking for is where we can expect price to go. And you can see here that this is actually a really good example of a Elliott wave theory. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we had a correction wave, which I am not good with this correction stuff, but I would imagine it's something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once we finish that, we've started possibly a new one. Possibly. I don't think this is even a correct Elliott wave at this point. I don't know what this would be. Yeah. The sad part about learning Elliott wave theory is like there's all these books and they're super complicated, but assuming that, well, we can figure that out. So I think what we can do is we can take a look at historically what happened here from a short-term thing, and then we can also look from a bigger term, like if this is one hump. So for example, we can look at it from this perspective of this to this low, and we see that it pretty much almost hit the 1-to-1. But if we say that this is one hump and this hump is not done, then I can very much expect it to go here. If we take a look at the Fibonacci expansion, so I still would expect it to hit the 1-to-1 for the trend base Fibonacci and then the 1.414. So something like this, and then definitely this area as well, and maybe even common resistance on the 1.618. So that's that for that, but let's look deeper into what happened here. So if we do the same thing, but we do it from this hit the 2, and then this is going to get messy. This hit the 2.618. And if we take a look at this third wave to fourth, this hit the 1-to-1. And if we look at the expansion, this hit the 2.414. So if we take a look at this now, assuming that this is the same, I really would think that it would start here, but maybe I'm wrong. So the first time when we charted this one, right, I believe that it was the 2, right? Let's check again. So yeah, we hit the 2 on this Elliott wave 1. You can see here on this Elliott wave 1, we've hit the 2. So assuming that this is the same, we came and we touched for Elliott wave 3. Well, let's see first. This wouldn't be the same because this, if you look from wave 2 to 3 to 4, has already, it's not the same figure, you could say, but we could still try it. Now, it still is a effective Elliott wave count because wave 1, it looks like it, even though it taps right here, this is a wick, and you don't count the wicks, you count the candle closes. So wave 4 has not touched wave 1 yet. The wicks did, it looks like the wicks may have touched each other barely. But assuming that it does the same, which it looks like it may not, but just assuming, this hit the 1-to-1 if I remember correctly. Yeah, so it hit the 1, you see that 1 right there? It touched it on the 5th wave. So we could then pull a Fibonacci right here, and we could say that the 1-to-1 would be right here. And this coincides with the 1.618 for this, I believe, expansion pull, right? From the low to the high. So I wasn't going to mark this out, but I am now. And then if we take a quick look at where this has retraced to, from wave 2 to wave 3, I realize that this chart is very messy, don't worry, it will be cleaned up. You can see that the CC was hit before we ended up going back up, so the CC would have been an amazing place to buy You add to the fact that there's a strong monthly level here, this would have been a killer place to buy. So this would have been a buy zone right here. Because not only is it the CC, it's this monthly level. So I'm going to start deleting a lot of this because it's too much. Alright, so we're pretty much hoovering at this area, and we found support on the monthly. So we're pretty much near the buy zone, so I would say it's a decent time to buy. If we break below this monthly and we back test it, we could come down to the 14. But I would say maybe it's unlikely because just because it has been in a fairly good uptrend. And, well, I think we're in a bull now, but Bitcoin's a little bit unlikely right now. And the thing is with these metaverses, they're quite huge right now, and so I'm not exactly sure what might happen. But anyway, we can clearly see there's the Elliott Wave 5 count and then a retracement, and now it looks like we may be continuing a new Elliott Wave count. If that's the case, this is Elliott Wave 4, and it looks like it could possibly hit. I would say this would be a stronger level of buy zone for me. I don't want that like that. All right, whatever. So yeah, if we somehow follow the speed fan, maybe it hits, you know, this on like December 15th or like January 9th, it hits up here. But if there was a good place to balance, it would be the CC. And if I were to sell this really quick, if I wanted to like flip this, the next level of resistance would definitely be the CC. But you would see how it rejects or how it works off of it. So if the CC is here, you know, maybe it takes us till December 19th to get here. I don't know. But that's a good 24% from where we're at. We did not come back and touch this low right here. If I had to, I would place something like this. It depends. If I want this to be a quick trade versus a long trade, if I wanted a quick trade, I would do something like this, but the risk to reward ratio kind of sucks. I would be aiming for something more of this. But then again, with these metaverse coins, right, it could just pump like crazy. And you can see volume has increased a little bit for this pump right here. So maybe we see another huge leg up. But anyway, this is Alice for you guys. I needed to chart this anyway, so I thought I'd just go live on it. Thanks for watching.